Hello, Fernando.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for having us. I'm Richard Saxton from the M12 Collective, the founder and creative director, and we'll just now introduce everybody for you.
And I'm Kirsten Stoltz from M12 Programming Director.
I'm Malin Lindmark Freiman from Kultivator. I am one of the founders.
Mathieu Vrijman, also one of the founders of Cultivator.
And I'm Henny Seaborn, also a founder and a farmer in Cultivator.
So we're here sitting on our new project just completed called Elders Hill. And Elders Hill is a part of a larger concept that we've been working collaboratively with M12 Collective and also Cultivator for 1 year now. And the project looks at rural knowledge and grandmothers and grandfathers knowledge, and we've built now a space for gathering, so maybe that's significant to the topic of your discussion as well, for rural spaces and places of gathering. And maybe we can talk about some of the things that were happening here over the last few days and what's the intention of the project going forward. So does anyone want to take that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the last few days or the last weeks we've been working here on this site. Even before M12 arrived, we built a root cellar under here. And a root cellar is an old traditional way of preserving food. And I'm sure that a lot of the exchange of knowledge that we will have here will be about how to prepare and preserve food, for example.
Yeah, and I think within the topic it has been really nice a lot of the locals have been part of this. So it is already like mixing the art and the daily life, and for I think a lot of the people here meeting M12 and working with them is a good example of what contemporary art can do in daily life in the rural. So I'm happy, really happy with this project. And
so also maybe it's important to say that this is the Grands University project. Also, it's taking place both in the United States and in Sweden, and so 6 months ago Cultivator came to the M12 headquarters and we made a mobile unit. And some of the other subject matters, in addition to preserving fruits and vegetables, which will be very essential here, are things, small topics, things that are fun, like horseshoe tossing and ideas of taxidermy or animal dressing, these types of things, these types of knowledge that we see in our communities and the elders. And the Grands University is a way of preserving those both here in Sweden and also in Colorado in the US. And so with the project also we keep an archive of the different workshops. Some of them are small, some of them are more official, and it's an extended project.
no, but I wonder now that we've met each other for a while. But who is M12? Can you shortly describe what is it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So M12 is a collective of artists and designers and creative professionals and also community members that collaborate a lot on different projects. And we're located in Colorado on the American High Plains.
Yes.
Yeah. And what's
Cultivator?
And what is Cultivator?
Yeah, tell us.
Tell us.
I should tell that.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
are
yeah.
we?
Yeah. No, we're also a collective. We were founded by two artists, me and Mathieu, and two farmers, Henrik and his wife Maria Lindmark. And we have been experimenting with art and agriculture ever since we started now 7 years ago. And this place is very important. It bears all the traces of everything we've done before, and it's really cool to have this new intervention in this space that is kind of talking to the outdoor kitchen that is a remainder of a wedding between art and agriculture that was held a couple of years ago, and all kind of other structures here on this farm. And maybe you could see behind us or not, but Henrik's cows have been a part of this. So yeah, that's what we are.
And I presume that you noticed that we've just finished what I think in my records is hard-working jobs in the last 5 days, so the brain is a bit slow. But
Maybe Henrik, you could tell how many kilos?
Yeah, we approximately 200 tons of earth we collected here. So that was a bit work.
worth it.
It was worth.
And the other thing I would say for M12 too, it's been very nice to work on the farm because a lot of our work, even though it's focused on the rural and rural landscape, we don't focus a lot on agriculture, so it's also been really interesting to be on a working farm. And in addition to agriculture, I think the conversations about the rural and contemporary art and what it has to offer aside from a very sort of urban, what we could look at as a very urban-centric sort of picture of contemporary art making, there are other spaces in addition to agriculture that we look at, and intergenerational knowledge and the sharing of knowledge and the value of family, the value of community, or a place that we can look at and where we are, the of space and the impact that can have on creative thinking and the creative mind. These are all things that we think are very important today, so we've built our practice around that. I don't know, do you want to say?
Yeah, it's I think working in remote places is just as important as working in urban centers, and even more so because it brings in this dialogue with people that don't necessarily feel comfortable in urban centers, and we're able to build an understanding and a dialogue with folks in smaller towns. So it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, we feel really a kinship with you also about making this practically happen, which is different from talking about it and different from just thinking it out or sketching it, but actually moving all this soil and
Yeah.
making this thing happen for real is super.
Yeah, and
It
also the
would not-
mixing. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Now would not happen in an urban center,
Right.
really.
No, you can make this
You
in 5
couldn't.
days.
No.
In an urban
Right.
center, it's too different.
No, and that within the mixing of real life and art, I'm really happy to see now. I think we've been busy here for about 10 years, and I don't know how many people worked in the end on this building and project, maybe around 30 or 40, of which a lot not artists, and just coming because they want to hang here, because art created this kind of space where you want to be, and you can be inspired of, or you like to be surrounded by beauty. But we can really see now that people want to be, and it gives something extra to the rural.
Yeah, so
So-
these meeting places, it has
And the
worked.
only way to really experience this is to get out to the rural, out from Stockholm, visit this place. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, we talk.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
It's a very good